to kick things off with the hardware, we probably should give the latest update in our soap opera of what phone is Ron using.
I was going to say. Yay!
It exists, the Nextbit Robin. After a wonderful adventure with the post office and some disappointing news and some savior coming to save the day, I was able to get my hands on Nextbit Robin. I picked it up about a little over a week and a half ago. I've been using it nonstop since then. I used it on a trip to LA, on a trip to Florida.
Your pictures were nice. Your Snapchats were great. They were very on point.
Yep, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. So I know it's been reviewed. In fact, you reviewed it, and Mark, I'm sure you reviewed it as well too.
I liked it. It's my favorite phone for $300.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, hands down. Hands down.
I forgot how much it is.
It's four.
It's four.
Okay, it's one of my favorite phones for $400.
So I wanted to share some of my thoughts. First off, overall, I just give it a thumbs up. I love it. I can't tell you the number of times I've had random people come up to me and go, "What is that?" Which is exactly what I wanted because of the design aspect. And I wanted to tell them it's a new company, it's a hardware startup, et cetera, et cetera. So it's definitely very noticeable. I love the fingerprint sensor power button. That's great. That works wonderful. The camera, I think, is an upgrade over my Nexus 5. I think my photos have looked better. I'm sure that,
and they said they're working on it,
everyone on Google Plus is very critical of my photos, and I got a couple of compliments. Although I posted one picture from Disney World that was the wrong, I think Google Plus over-optimized it.
Oh my gosh, I kind of hate it when it does that. Sorry, Google Plus, I don't like it.
But I've left the Nextbit launcher because I want to give that a full, I want to give a full thing. Here we get into my complaints. I'm probably going to go back to the Google Now launcher.
Okay.
I hate the double finger swipe to get to your widgets.
Yeah.
So bad.
And you're a widget dude.
I'm a widget dude.
Yeah.
I'm a widget dude. I use my power widget. I use my Pocket Cast. I got my MLB app. I got my weather. In fact, my one-click button to the New York Mets section of MLB at Bat app is technically a shortcut, but it appears in the widgets. Yeah, so
if you're like on BART, you can't you can't pinch to get to the widgets. You want to just use your thumb.
Right.
You know.
This is a bigger conversation though, isn't it? Like
we've had this conversation so many times.
I've had it. Everybody's had it. I still think it's a really bad precedent to set to kind of cater to switchers, to iOS users who, are used to that. But I don't blame you in the least, Ron. I would throw a launcher on that thing.
Yeah, that's my plan. But I wanted to give it a good week before I threw it out. Before I kind of, not that I threw it out, but before I said I wouldn't use it or whatnot. But that said, all in all, like my complaints are very minor. The LED light is at the bottom, which is incredibly inefficient for me because it made me realize how much I depend on that LED light during when the phone's on the desk. And when I see that glowing, I have a message. Boop, boop.
Look at that. I have a missed call.
Yeah, which is where here I just never see it. So
it's also not RGB.
Yes, yeah.
It's only white.
It's just one. Yeah, exactly. But other than that, I'm in love with this goes without saying, but fast charging has changed my life. Like, I don't have to worry about charging my phone anymore. It's just boom, it's charged.
Oh, my phone's dying. I have to leave in 10 minutes.
Yeah. But all in all, it's great. I mean, I actually haven't filled it up with stuff yet, so I haven't been able to use the smart archiving, the cloud stuff yet. But that's cool when it happens. But yeah. So all in all, I'm happy with the upgrade.
I think it looks really good on you too. I think it just looks good with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You only got it in like a day or two ago?
No, I got it about a week ago. So I got it 2 weekends ago.
It's already been to Disney World.
Yeah, it's already been to Disney World.
Let me know if you find yourself doing the same thing that I was doing when I was reviewing it, because the only other phone to make me do that, at least in the last six to 8 months, is the S7 Edge. And this thing feels amazing. I think you guys know that. So I would just reach out to pick up the Robin just to hold it in my hand. That's how good it feels.
Yeah,
it's an awesome device.
Beautifully built. It's
light. It feels good in my pocket. It's not too big. It's bigger than my Nexus 5, but like I said, it's not too big. Someone in the chat room asked how the sound quality is of the phone. It's great, actually. It's much louder than my Nexus 5.
Those speakers are bomb.
Speakers are great. I never used the front-facing camera on the Nexus 5 because it was just so bad, and now I've been using it. I've been partially to take
selfies.
Well, when you're at Disney, there's a lot of selfie opportunities.
Absolutely.
But all in all, I got to give it a thumbs up. Like I said, my critiques are just really it's like the LED button and the launcher. That was
those are very minor things.
Very minor things.
And the phone looks so different than any other phone on the market right now. And
yeah.
You know,
this is just easily the most exciting device that came out.
I agree. I still think
it's really funny because the CEO of the company I work for is an industrial designer by training. And the first day I was in the office at this, I pulled it out and he's like, "What is that?" And like I showed it to him and he marveled over the buttons. He's like,
beautiful.
They're
he's
so
like,
cute.
look at those buttons.
They're like little caddying buttons.
But not they're like little chiclets, but they're also they fit in really well and they click really well. Like they did a great job on it. So
they really did.
Look at us gushing over the Robin.
I love it. So
dude, they murdered it. They murdered it on the build. The hardware just
murder means a good thing for anybody who doesn't know.
They killed it. I would just like to see some in the next rev. I would like the LED light. Just that's like I said. I realized how much I needed it. Or how much I depended on it, and just, and the challenge is just that the launcher is just so, like Google Now is just so much more of a fleshed out launcher, but
who knows what it'll look like in the future.
Yeah, exactly. So